NASCAR issues rules changes to slow and reinforce Cup Series cars at superspeedways. What this means is that they'll avoid big wrecks. They'll try to make the track safer and to avoid like what happened recently with Joey Logano. He went airborne, but thankfully he's okay. The car landed on its roof, flipped a little bit more, and then landed on its four wheels. And something at the beginning of the year happened similarly at the end of the Daytona 500, the big wreck that happened there. It was very scary. Brad Keselowski hit the outside fence and then Kyle Busch just went rushing into him, but thankfully all the drivers were okay. So let's read here the official article. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. It says NASCAR issues rules changes to slow and reinforce Cup Series cars at superspeedways. NASCAR competition officials announced rule changes Tuesday, yes, I'm a little bit late, with the intent to slow Cup Series cars by approximately 7 to 10 miles per hour at superspeedway events. And this might not sound as a lot. Oh, 10 miles less, 7 miles less, 190 miles an hour, 193 miles an hour. It doesn't sound like much, but I believe that even by 1 mile an hour can make the difference. And NASCAR is trying to make these races fast, but also safe, because in superspeedways, everybody comes to see the cars in a pack and racing very, very fast. So NASCAR will probably maximum 12 miles an hour to try to slow these cars down, but they will still be fast. Officials issued the rules bulletin to teams Tuesday afternoon, mandating a smaller tapered spacer for NASCAR's largest ovals, with the opening reduced from 57 64-inch to 53 64-inch. The rules also removed the wicker from the spoiler, and a reinforced roll bar that was previously optional behind the driver compartment and near the rear wheel well is now mandatory. The changes will be in effect for the Cup Series' next superspeedway event, the Coke Zero 400, on August 28 at Daytona International Speedway. The race is scheduled as the Cup Series regular season finale, and the 16-driver playoff field will be determined after its conclusion. So, again, just like last year, Daytona International Speedway will host the final race in the regular season, and you're going to see a lot of drivers making late blocks, hard moves to try and enter to the playoffs, and sadly will cause a lot of big wrecks as we saw last year. So this is going to be a very exciting race, and we'll see the effect of the slow cars in the regular season finale, which is the next superspeedway race. The rules shift comes in the wake of Joey Logano's rollover crash in the series' most recent superspeedway race, April 25 at Talladega Superspeedway. Logano's number 22 Team Penske Ford went airborne in a multi-car stack-up, skidding on its roof before sliding back to a stop on all four wheels. He emerged unhurt, but was vocal in advocating for safety measures on NASCAR's fastest ovals. So Joey Logano experienced what was like, for example, another big wreck that happened recently was the 2020 Daytona 500, when Ryan Newman just horribly went airborne and Corey LaJoie just had nowhere to go and hit him. But fortunately, he is okay and he's still driving in the Cup Series. So Joey Logano knew the risks of that wreck and went to NASCAR to kind of gave tips for NASCAR to make it safer. A day after the crash, NASCAR Senior Vice President of Competition Scott Miller said that keeping cars planted to the racing surface in the event of a high-speed spin was something that we've been working on and will continue to work on. Miller said NASCAR competition officials will collaborate with crew chiefs, drivers, and team engineers to work through all suggestions and details. The Cup Series returns to Talladega for the final superspeedway event of the year, October 3rd. It's scheduled as the final such race for the current generation Cup Series model before the next-gen car makes its debut on the 2022 Daytona 500. The rules bulletin also mandated that 2 flashing brake lights will be required on Cup Series cars in the event of rain at road courses events. NASCAR officials recently instituted the same rule for Xfinity Series events, and this has nothing to do with the topic, but I decided to let you know just in case. So, We're seeing NASCAR trying to be much more safer in superspeedway events, reducing the speed from approximately 7 to 10 miles an hour. We will see drivers race at 190 miles per hour, 193 miles per hour. So it doesn't sound as much, but I know that at least a 1 mile an hour change will make it a little bit safer. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Don't forget to share this video with friends and comment down below any other ideas I can post in this channel. That's going to be all until the next video. Stay safe. See ya.